Good evening, Plum here, playing World of Tanks. Time for a replay. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of reading material here. This is the email that I got sent with this replay. It says, "Hi Plum, this is from Baselli, 575. Hey Plum, first of all I want to say that I'm not a light tank driver. I'm not very good with this class. I only have two light tanks in my garage, the Type 62 and the AMX 1357F, which you can see here. Since I'm not following any light tank line, I bought these two tanks to be able to do the personal missions. I don't care very much about the reward tanks, that's why it's taken me so long to do the missions. The only thing keeping me away from the T28 concept was LT15. I decided to use a Type 62 to do the light tank missions because I have 4 skills on it, but I wasn't able to finish the missions. We also get some early shots on that WT. I'm obviously not watched this, so I thought I might have some time to read all that out before the action started. Obviously this is the 8 clip AMX 1357 GF, fires a shot every second. He's going for his second reload. First reload, I should know, second reload. He's been trying for months to finish LT15 but had no luck in the Type 62. Anyway, this is the juicy bit of the email. Now look at the irony, he says. Today I come back from my friend's birthday party, so I was a little drunk. But I decided to play What anyway, and I don't know why, but I wanted to play the AMX 1357F. I don't play this tank very much, I don't even have 100% crew in it. The first game of the day, the matchmaking puts me in a tier 10 match. Well, that's normal, mate. It's totally normal for that tank. I was drunk, and that's why you're not going to see an exceptionally good gameplay. I did some very stupid things, and I bumped my tank a lot into the scenery. In this replay, but even drunk, I managed to finish this match second in damage and first in experience, completing then the LT15 mission. It's karma. I couldn't believe the results when I saw it. Anyway, he's moved over to his other flank, and obviously I'm intrigued to watch this match because I own one of these tanks and I absolutely love it, this tank. When it works, it's absolutely fantastic. Watch these shots. Bang, bang. There's no other tank in the game that kind of feels like this tank feels. We get some good assistance damage on the Grill 15. Let's make that minimap a tiny bit larger. Oh no, that's too big now. Is that how big I normally have it? I don't know. Anyway, IS-3. Now he's got to contend with this IS-3. Big strong tank with 890 hit points. We've got a full clip loaded, but he's not going to penetrate the front of an IS-3 at these angles. He's got to go around his sides. So hopefully he's fired. Now's our chance to go in and get a few 100 damage done. We've got the potential in this tank to do, is it 600 damage? Something like that. Right now we've got a, say a Preacher tank, a Patriot tank in the way. And we do manage to hassle the IS-3 a little bit. I'm sure some of that did damage. It's hard to tell without the mod installed, but why doesn't the mod work when you're watching a replay? It's a bit weird. Anyway, the FV215B is on the map. We go for some cover, get this reload finished, and then maybe we can start getting some damage on this guy. Start piling in the shots. The rate of fire on this gun, and when you do get a soft bit of a target that you can hit, look at the damage rack up. It is phenomenal, and he's getting rewarded no end because that is a tier 10 and he's only in a little tier 7. Big rewards, but there's a lot of risk involved. Frankly, he could get one-shotted by this guy probably, maybe not one-shotted, but badly damaged. Taking his time, even though he's a bit drunk. Taking his time. Come on, wipe him out. And we score ourselves an enormous tank on the enemy team, a juicy big cracking heavy tank. That was a great machine to take out. I've got a new thing at the end of this video that I'm going to show you for the remainder of December. Maybe you can guess what it is. We probably can't guess what it is, giving you no clues whatsoever, but there's something going to be at the end of this video, so stick around to the very end, which you can do. So we now see the other FV. I saw that other tank to the north, the AMX M449. He's looking at us, I think. Isn't he? That's a risky shot. It looks like he's looking at us. This FV is now coming round. We've got to dance a little bit here. Are we going to go for the tracking shot? Because he has given me a written description of this entire replay. He's fired, so I think he knows he's got the time now to sit and just absolutely cane this guy. Here's the damaging shot. Conqueror comes in. Manages to seal the deal. So we've got the AMX M449 tier 8 heavy over in the distance. He's taken out our Type 62. We have got quite a few tanks down to the south of our position, so really we need to get our foot down and get this AMX taken out of the game as quickly as possible. Good to see that the Tiger 2 is still further south. We can come around this guy, we can do quite a lot of damage. Is he going to try and ram us? Got to stay behind his gun. Hopefully all of these are going to do damage. Keeping his composure. Do take some damage. Come on, Conqueror. Finish him off. Finish him off. We are on a reload now. I think we've done enough. Oh, don't get in the way of the Conqueror. Holy cow. We just reversed back. Maybe because he's drunk. We did reverse straight back into the line of fire of our Conqueror. We were lucky not to get a whole heap of hit points taken away. So now it's just us and the Conqueror. Bearing in mind, he's a little bit tiddly. Probably can't believe the game he's having right now. He probably turned this on and thought, I'll warm up with the AMX 1357F. Turns out to be the best game he's ever had. Shoot him through the wall. Nope, no need. Conqueror and him are working well together. Conqueror's got 3 kills. We've got the only one, but what a tank kill that was. Yeah, we've only got 10 shots left in our clip. You don't get an enormous amount of ammunition in this little tank. Oh, we take a hit from the M103. Not sure where the T71 is. Now this is risky. Holy cow, this is risky. Why isn't the... the M103 just missed us, didn't he? That happened so fast, I'm not entirely sure. I think he did. Because right now we should be dead. This is good. This is a good spot. We've got 4 shots left in this drum. Oh, God. I think the guy probably just reloaded then. Luckily, our Conqueror has got 950 something hit points left. This should be enough. Ooh, right, we've only got 3 shells left. This one's going to go down to the wire. So we've got the T71. The T71 can knock us out in 1 shot. Quick celebrity. Now I'm going to have a go in my 1357 GF after this match is finished. I'm going to go on the test server and I'm going to load a full clip of APCR, and hopefully I can have a really good game because I'll be playing a tank I know well, fully loaded with APCR, and maybe playing against tier 10 players who aren't normally tier 10 players, maybe, and they might be a bit silly, maybe. I can maybe have a good game rather than play on the live server. We'll try it on the test server, and that's my theory anyway. Now T71 is obviously last spotted over here. Ooh, there he is. And he's not moving his turret at all, even though he's been detected. Not even trying to move. 3 shots left. Waits for this last one to go in. Wastes his last shot. Do you know what he's doing? Do you know why he put his second to last shot in the dirt then? Considering you're drunk, mate, you've got your head turned on completely. We'll see in a minute why he did that. Right, let's roll over, take a look at his post-game stats. So welcome to Baselli575's results screen, and that was easily good enough for his ace tanker. I think I've only perhaps had 1 game as good as that. Probably got my ace tanker in a game like that, where you just seem to be the right tank in the right position. You take a bit of damage, but you just keep fighting and things just roll your way, and you get the tank in the right position at the right time, and you're just able to unload that clip really quickly into some tier 10s, and whoa, you get rewarded. It really is cool. Anyway, you can probably spot a medal that we don't often see in the game. You of course see Confederate quite a lot, which is a medal I love getting, Confederate. But he got the Faden's medal. This is awarded for destroying the last enemy vehicle in the battle with the last shell remaining in the player's tank. So that's why he put the second to last shot in the dirt, so that he could fire his last shell. I would never have thought of doing that, to be honest. Even if I was stone cold sober in the morning playing at full tilt, switched on, I would not think to put that second to last shot into the dirt just to get a Faden's medal. But I have got one of those actually. Onto the team scores. 1792. That is a huge XP haul. Don't care what anyone says, that is a big XP haul. I've probably only had 1 or 2 games where I've managed to get that many XP points. Like you said, came second on damage. Conqueror, that was a good duo at the end. They worked well together. He used the Conqueror almost as a just a hitbox for the enemy team to concentrate on while he was reloading, and it worked out really nicely for him. Detailed report. If he was running a premium account, would have been very tasty, 55,000, but we were firing quite a bit of the APCR. I think I only carry 1 clip of APCR because I only anticipate ever shooting tanks in the sides and the rear, which you can happily do with the regular AP rounds. So yeah, but I'm going to turn that around now. I'm going to go on the test server and just use APCR and see how we fare, which is what we're going to see next. Thanks very much, mate, for sending that one in. Happy to show it. Nice showing off a Faden's medal. Only shown 1 or 2 off on the channel before, but it's good to see your head is so switched on. Get drunk more often, my friend, because it seems that you play really well. Right, let's take a look at my game. So, welcome to the test server. And you can see my matchmaking is absolutely horrendous. The enemy team have got 13 tier 10s, a tier 9 and a tier 7 T71. You bet your bottom dollar that T71 is going to be one to destroy me. So obviously I am not going out on that road. unless I was going to go for the spotting bush, but I don't think that's going to apply in this game because it's the test server. Things are a little bit more hectic on the test server, so I don't think that'll make a very interesting video either, going to the test server. So I am going to go up to the middle. No, actually I'm going to go towards the hill. I'm going to go to... I thought I'd go over there towards the middle. I play a lot of my games there, but just for a change of pace. So I guess this has become a challenge plum video. Do better than the person who sent in the replays. I've got to do better than 1700 base XP. This does not seem at all likely. So ever happening on any challenge plum video, you send me a replay, it's a great game. So to come out and have my own great game is probably ridiculous. I'm probably going to get one-shotted and you can all laugh your butts off. Poor old me. Anyway, let's see if we can get some shots on a TVP, hopefully, who's going to be continuously spotted. So this is test server, so a lot of these drivers, maybe some of them, have not had tier 10s perhaps, maybe, and it might be their first time driving this sort of machine. Going to keep one eye on the minimap doing all of this. So we have had a bat chat go over the top, and they've taken out TVP. They've got a lot of tanks sat back. I think I need to get into a more forward position if I'm going to do anything now. Like I say, it's the test server. Strange things happen on the test server. Let's be under no illusions. Now I do have 6 cents on this little tank, which I think I'm going to need. Can I see that guy? Oh yeah, he's looking right at me. Oh god! Move, move, move! I am now in the low ground. Did I take a hit from my left flank? I think I might have done. I need to push up in bushes, I think. Crown barn pushing up. Have I been detected? I'll try and get one in his commander's hatch. I'll put a couple into this guy. We'll try and get a tracking shot if we can. Oh, get out of there, Plum. It's going to hit. It's going to hurt. Oh, it's going to be painful. Okay, we got some shots on the Object 430. Lots of spotting damage too. Can we get the kill shot? Where did they go? They run away. Ow. Look, I want to kill him. I want to kill him. He's just sat there. No. No. Yes! We managed to get the kill shot. Ah, this T110. What have I got with me? My own heavy piece of Swedish armour. This feels bad. Really bad. I'm sorry, mate. I'm going to bail on your position. I'm going to drop into the riverbed and I'm going to try and snipe from a distance because I cannot be that close to those enemy tanks with only 115 health points. Now this is a much better spot for me. No, now I'm a bit out of position to help my teammate. If he goes back up the hill a little bit, I can maybe get the kill shot on this guy. Oh, that would have been so sweet. Okay, let's see if we can get back up on this ridgeline. I'm going to go for another reload. We've done 2,600 spotting in this game, so not a bad result. That's a good sound. I don't know if you could hear it that clearly, but the drum being reloaded. That's awesome. I know they probably want me to go up and spot there, but I've only got 115 hit points. He's dropped right down. Okay, I'm going to try and... so I can get some shots on this guy. I've got to keep myself shielded though from that ridge line because they've got so many tanks up there. Can I get my gun down even? Good job, team. Surely, I was going to say, surely I'll get detected in that range. And it's true. Okay, I'm going to have to go back this way. They've only got one artillery to worry about. Time to return to my original position. Maybe I would have been safe over here. I mean, look, our Kranvan is still here and he's still alive. Maybe that's the luck of the Russians. I don't know. 3,200 spotting damage. Now, what can we do? Ooh, I like to shoot the AMX. Sorry, the AX. Centurion AX. It's late. Can I kill him before our autoloader finishes him off? 1, 2. Ah, team! Do me a favour, team. I'm pretty pleased with that. 3,200 spotting. A bit of damage. We might come top 3. If I stick my neck out, maybe. Let's take a look. Hey, we came second. Only 2 XP shy of coming top. I am holding my head high, frankly, in that game. I'm pretty proud. Yeah, I'm proud of that result on a test server. Our Grill 15 had a good game, and our Cravan that I was kind of supporting also, I think I was giving him a lot of damage. I don't know who I was giving damage to, but yeah, it was quite a lot of damage I was giving the team on that one. Great little tank, absolutely love it. 2 quite different games. One where you're absolutely kicking butt in it, another game where I'm just kind of harassing and just trying to get spots and doing the work that way in that little tank. It's a great machine. If it comes on sale as a, a collector's gem, seriously consider buying it. It's a real joy to play in terms of a light tank. Unless you don't like light tanks, then maybe not get it. But in my books, it's really, really good tank. Okay, I mentioned earlier there'll be something at the end of this video, and it's not tank window. It's, what am I going to call it? Tree window. It's got the same amount of letters and it begins with a T. Xmas tree window coming up. So in case you've been under a rock, you know it's Christmas time. The advent calendar's happening and so forth. So I would like for the next 4 weeks for you to send in pictures, if it's your belief in your household or where you live in the world, to have a Christmas tree, to send me a picture of your Christmas tree. It's been an absolute staple in my life since I was a wee nipper, and this is our current Christmas tree. We did it today, and that's been assembled by myself, my wife, little Elliot, who's nearly 7, and little Megan, who's just turned 3. And there are some odd stuff on here. I'll show you some of that odd stuff in a second. Anyway, what I'd like to do is take a picture of your tree and send it in under the email heading Xmas tree window. Just a Christmas tree, whatever. Just make it clear that you're sending me pictures of your Christmas tree. And if you want to be anonymous, you can be anonymous. Just make a point of telling me in the email. I won't say who you are or where you're from, or just put your in-game username, and we can have a look at your Christmas trees from around the world. I think that'd be really interesting. And then if you could take a picture of the favourite part of your Christmas tree. Now, the favourite part of our Christmas tree is the bit on top. It's this little reindeer. We've had him now for about 6 or 7 years. And I dare anyone to say that's not a pretty cute little thing to have on top of your Christmas tree. It's Rudolph with these kind of snazzy leg warmers, and this edition on top is something cardboard made by Elliot last year for homework for school or something. It's like a little Christmas tree. But yeah, I think he's becoming a firm tradition in our house, this little Rudolph being on top of our tree with his little leg warmers. So if you look back at that picture, there he is, looking very, very hot, I guess, in the leg warmers. And if I actually zoom in on our tree, I'll show you a couple of the odd things that are on it. Over here, for instance, we've got a badger. This is a pull-down Rudolph. You pull on the cord and his arms and his legs go up and down. That's brand new. I got that this year. My little girl chose that when we were in a shopping centre. She made this at a playgroup. This is a couple of years old. These are some lolly sticks stuck together with glitter on. I've got an owl. There's bits of pine cones which have got glitter on. That's a tradition I think a lot of you might do. Around this corner you just see his nose. There's a little puppy dog. Have any of you got a puppy dog on your Christmas tree? That's a bit of a penguin. There's a lot of animals on our tree. Little Father Christmas. I'm looking. There's all stuff around the other side as well, but you should shoot it at a high enough resolution so that we can zoom in and take a look at some of your ornaments that you put on your Christmas tree. That would be cool. You might notice a severe lack of tinsel. That kind of comes and goes in favour in our house. Sometimes we've got tinsel wrapping all the way around. These little white lights, they're pulsing. They're all kind of glowing on and off. It's quite a nice subtle effect. A little boy likes to put on the ones that just flash mad hard, like you're at a rock concert. But once he's gone to bed, we stick it on the gentle rhythm of glowing backwards and forwards. Anyway, and my little boy, he said, "You've got to show them the picture of me next to it, Daddy." So here's a picture of Elliot, and he's got a pretty cool little costume on actually. There he is. Look at his feet. He wanted to look like Father Christmas today because we were all getting all Christmassy. So he's got this top with a beard on it. He put his hat on and he put his red pyjama bottoms on, and these are black socks. And he said he wanted to have the traditional kind of buckle shoe, so he cut out these little bits of cardboard paper out of yellow paper and stuck them around. You see the sellotape to make it look like he's got buckled shoes on. Genius, that boy, absolute genius. Stood next to the tree. All he really wants to do is eat these candy canes. Anyway, if you would be so kind, please, to send me your Christmas trees so we can take a look at them in the end of all my videos for the coming length of December and maybe the first week of January when trees are still up. That'd be appreciated. I think I'll send a couple of emails to a couple of the bigger YouTubers that actually speak to me when I send them an email, and I'll ask them if they'll send me a picture of their Christmas trees too. I'm looking at you, Jingles. I'll see if you can get one of him with him and Rita stood either side of their Christmas tree, and I'll beg him to do that. Anyway, so if you want to be in the same video series as the Mighty Jingles, send in your Christmas trees to xxplumbxx@gmail.com. I'll put that up on the screen, and it's also in my About tab, and just label your email Christmas tree or something like that. And if I get a lot, I'll start showing multiple ones at the end of videos, and we'll rattle through them as quickly as we can. Remember, a close-up please on your favourite ornament on the tree, and if you want to put a little bit of detail in your email why it's your favourite, then please do. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bit of a long video, mostly tanks and a little bit of Christmas. What's not to like? Take care, everyone, and I'll play Water Tanks again real soon. Kaida pow.